You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Neighbor here from Drake Wing Gaming, and some of you on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Lost Shards, Alvy's Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up. Yeah, this is the Therium naughty video. I'm done with that. I'm going to be uploading that to our Discord shortly. Where are we? Scribbles. Alfie. There we go. Okay. Alright, alarm chain, you're up, and let's go! Therium just stumbled in the door. Into the porch. Hello, Cody. You. Hope I didn't arrive at a bad time. Is everything alright? A feeling of dread sets in your heart, just moments after it almost exploded from excitement, and the horse knows it. Yeah, of course. I mean, you're not necessarily here at a bad time. You're not interrupting anything, that is. What's up? How did you know where to find us? There's someone asking the real questions, but he lets out a soft smirk without leaving your eyes and shows his phone screen. Chelsea sent your location in the group chat. Great, I suppose everyone else knows where we are now, too. God damn it, Chelsea! That was perfect for me, since I realized neither of you got your lunch and dinner cards, which isn't the end of the world. There's time for that, but then there are your dorm keys as well. Oh, right, I completely forgot about my dorm. I see you're probably not even going to need these, but it's better to have them anyway. Of course. The tenants we'll lease the dorms to will surely need them. That is highly illegal. I know, just a joke, sorry. You might want to focus on continuing to grow. That is your purpose here, after all, isn't it? Not useless romance or partying, to name a few things. Of course, that's what we're here for, at an academy, to learn. Got it. The school year hasn't even started yet. If you're driven only by grades, you're better off dead and replaced. The horse's loss of composure takes you both by surprise. I mean, the academy is not responsible for what happens to you. You heard the headmaster. In any case, congratulations on the auditions. It does look like you're at the very least growing, even if not by a lot. Being the only students that summoned anything is certainly worthy of the recommended student title. I'm happy for you, and they are pleased too. Thanks. Who are they exactly? Sorry, shouldn't have said that. Slip of the tongue. Suppose I'm just so happy about our new member doing great. Members. His gritted teeth say otherwise. That wasn't a slip out of happiness. I'll leave you to it then. Try not to go too wild living together like this. It's not just your body, after all. Oh, shit. And just like that, he disappears as quickly as he appeared. As for your friend, I know what you'll say, weird man again. He gets up quickly and runs back behind the house, holding his hand to his mouth. Hey, you alright? Yeah, I'm okay, but I think I'll stop my lunch here. Oh, good tea, good tea. My girl makes some great tea. I sure hope so, after 4 sandwiches. Did Therium make you nervous because he's a figure of authority? Sure, among other things. So many people showing up uninvited. Does this bother you? Honestly? I thought it would, but with you here, not really. Well, until our last visitor. But now that I have confirmation you'll stay, I'm trying my best to ignore my displeasures. At least I'm not scared about the thought of everyone knowing my location anymore. I have to talk with Chelsea about respecting people's privacy. I doubt you'll be the first one to do so. Yeah, some things are untrainable. Like a storm. Still, I'd rather go somewhere else if that's okay with you. I'd love to. We could go watch a movie. Or the arcade. I love those retro ticket games. Don't you need to pay for those? With quarters, it's basically nothing. I don't want to rely on you to pay for me. You don't have some quarters? I'm all out. Straight up bankrupt? Yes, turns out the real world is much more expensive than I envisioned. A single grand didn't last long. But that's alright. I have the food card and my house is free, so it's alright. It's not alright. A house comes with bills. You're gonna have to buy crystals for power unless you don't need a light or electricity for whatever reason. Not to mention heating and water. Houses here come with internet bills too, unlike dorms. If you don't pay, you might need to move to your dorm. I had no idea. I can help with that since I'm staying here too, but besides that, having some pocket money to spend is essential for someone your age. You're saying these things, but do you have some kind of solution? I do have one. Not sure how much you'll like it. I'll do almost anything. You need A summer job! It's autumn. Alright, an autumn part-time job then, whatever. I've never had a job before. I don't even know how you're supposed to get one. I'm probably stressing you out for no reason right now. We need to focus on not getting expelled first and foremost. Money problems can be solved after the test. For now, why don't we go for a walk in the park or something? Sure, it'd be a great time to think about the new problems you just shoved into my brain. I'll make it up to you with an ice cream treat. Fantastic compromise. Let's go then. Wait, more cream for you. I might have made a mistake. Too late to back down now. To disappoint me otherwise. Just hold my hand and start walking, you happy ray of sunshine. Of course, this dog is happy when he gets to indulge in activities which otherwise would be taboo in this household, with a person who would bring disgrace upon his family's name. Hey, I'm not that bad! Of course not, but a snobbish, rich, noble family wouldn't appreciate your middle-class ass on their $1,000 chairs. That's alright, they don't matter. It's just you and me, and the dog, that matter. Thank you, that means something. Don't worry about it. Anyway, the two of you stroll down a winding path shaded by old trees just a sharp turn away from the house, hands intertwined as you walk side by side, swaying in a whimsical delight. The sun is bright and in full view, casting warm light that seeps through the leaves, creating a soft, dappled glow along your path. Your steps fall into a quiet, easy rhythm, and you share small smiles, glancing at each other with shy affection. Neither of you are quite sure where that promised sweet treat can be found, but you're satisfied with the sweetness of the dog's childish excitement. At a little pond, you both pause, watching ducks glide lazily across the water as a gentle breeze ripples the surface. You give the dog's hand a gentle squeeze and nod toward a pair of birds drifting close together, as if they're in their own quiet dance. You laugh softly, seeing a bit of yourself and him in the simple harmony of those birds. For a moment, he looks at you and brushes his thumb gently over your knuckles, a small gesture filled with warmth. The path opens back up to the urban town. You let out a soft sigh as the reassuring clamor of people hits your ears. You certainly loved the little quiet time you just had together, but it was starting to get too intimate for the current relationship status. Pretty sure we're away from any residential areas. All these are shops, restaurants, and establishments. Yeah, I get your hint. Surely one of them sells ice cream. Please, if I truly thought you forgot about our deal, I would just remind you straight up. You're like a man of your word. Now where do we... The dog's ears spring up suddenly. Do you hear something? Huh? Huh? Please, you have to... my life is on the line. I beg you, I'll do any... Hello? Morris, are you there? To your 20th surprise of the day, your partner drags you along towards the moans without much thinking. Hi, is everything alright? Hi, well, I wish I could say yes, but I have a huge problem. He's really cute. I love that coloration. A feeling of dread envelops me, for some reason. Rush hour is coming closer at the cafe I work at, and my boss needs me, but I can't go. My only colleague who could take my shift has pneumonia. Like, that's a real thing. Sure. And I have tickets for the big magic duels all the way in the city. They cost an arm and a leg. I can't just not go. But if I don't go right now, I'll miss it, since the teleporters closed early today, specifically because of the game. Can't you just call in sick? I already made the mistake of asking my boss if I can take off, you know. Like a lame, honest person, so now he knows. Well, we tried. See ya. For you. Your arm gets grabbed with great force. Will you pay for us? Will you pay us? Huh? Huh? If we take your place, will we get paid? What the? Yes, absolutely. Double my shift's worth, and you can keep all the tips. That's where the big kicker is, anyway. Yeah, we do like big tips. Will you really do that for me? Dude, we don't have experience in whatever this guy's job is. Good point. What is your job and how do we do it? Extremely easy, actually. You're going to be waiters, except it's even easier than that, especially for someone like you two. Petite, curvy, and good-looking. See? What do you mean by that? Something's fishy around here. You'll just have to bring out food and drinks, and if you spill some, don't even worry. Some people like that. Okay. They just look cute and wear these special maid uniforms. Hold up! I knew it! I knew I should have nuked this town when I had the chance. Oh my god, Scribbles. Jesus Christ. Ah! Yep, this is gonna happen. Scribbles, it's happening. Well, this happened. I feel humiliated and used. I was an object of desire in a foreign body. I know what you're thinking, dear reader. Your host in his totally platonic friend in maid costume satisfying customers for money. Thank you for sparing us the horror. You're welcome. My memory might be stained, but yours will remain pure. Still, I understand the curiosity eats away at raw flesh nonetheless, like a train wreck, so beautifully tragic you just have to know. Here's the resume. They were greeted by an evil boss with a devilish grin, half their size, but if I am any indicator, size doesn't matter. In being despicably evil, that is. They wore their uniforms with too little shame and started pleasuring their customers with food and drink, sweet words, lies, and obscene gestures. I would never lift up my host's skirt to take a look at his new panties. Let that be on the record. The story does have some twists. The man drooling the most over these two new hires turned out to be a certain shape-shifting tiger. That pervert. Cody seemed to be flattered by the way he acted throughout his shift. That little No, he's a victim, just like me. The tiger is an avid frequenter of the establishment. He was just in the right spot at the right time, so at least he's not a stalker. At least they got their money's worth. The shift money even doubled. It wasn't amazing, but the tips? Let's just say the dog didn't work his ass off for nothing. Literally. Will you ever experience what I experienced? See what I saw? I sure hope not. But there is always the chance. Sometimes things happen more than once. I hope they got home by the time I finished monologuing. I'm gonna let him off the hook for making me wear this in his mind as well, just because I pity him. Them both. Scrib, out. Scrib. I wanted to see this part! Oh my god. It just got simplified. Okay. We're about out of time anyway, y'all. Yep, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Oh my god, that was so silly. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon and our YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!